Hi guys, it's Laurie Potter. I'm here for a video about obviously these three products, the SONOS Connect, the Play 1 and the Play 3. Um, Many different uses. Well, it's just one use, isn't it really? Audio. But you can do quite a lot with the Connect. Quite handy little device. Costs quite a lot, but if you want to have your current system, like I do, I've got my bamboo speakers up there. I've got the other one on the other side over there. But if you want to connect that to your Sonos system so it plays as if it was a Sonos speaker, then you can do. Now, the bamboo speakers I've got up there are better quality than these Sonos, and they also fill our room a little bit better. So I did want to have this. So we'll start with the Connect here. You can basically, what this does is you need to have one of these three devices or one of your Sonos speakers connected to the Ethernet cable, and then the rest of them will work from Wi-Fi. So you need to have something connected, and my only Ethernet cable available is actually next to my bamboo speakers. So obviously I didn't need a Sonos speaker in here, so I've gone and got this, and this also will then make my bamboo speakers Sonos compatible. But then if I was a little bit too excited. I already opened it up. This is what you'll find inside. Instructions, which literally just say you need to download the app, and then it'll take you through a step, which is quite handy to do. So we've got the three things here. We've got a nice flat ribbon Ethernet cable. Awesome. That is really cool. I like it a lot. You got the 2 RCA to 3.5, and then the 2 to 2. And then you got the power cable, which, because I'm in England, it's the UK 3-pin. And then the actual unit itself. Now this is actually quite big. So for comparison, this is the iPad Air. I mean, it takes up a sizable chunk, doesn't it? Actually, quite a large amount. And it's relatively well, it's not massively heavy, but it's heavy for what's inside it, I'd say. So this is the back here. You've got two Ethernet ports. I don't know how they're configured at the moment. I don't know if this is a pass-through or not. If I find out, I'll let you guys know. You've got the optical audio out, coax out, and then you've got left and right channels both in and out. So you can put a record player if you wanted to as an input, and then you could play all your Sonos playing that record player if you're that cool. You could equally do that for, like, say, a TV, other stuff like that. And then you got the power. The bottom, the bag do not eat. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna eat it. And then you got the front here, which is just simple buttons here. Pretty relatively simple. And I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty easy to set up. So I'll do that for you guys. I'll show you how it all connect to my current system, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are. Please excuse the mess. I won't be in this house very much longer, so I'm not so fussed about how it looks at the moment. But basically, I have my Apple Airport Express here. The Ethernet goes from there into the back of the Sonos. I put it in the top left Ethernet port because typically you go from a left to a right fashion. I've left the power cable out right now just so I can show you what happens when it boots up, and then I put the two cables on the output into the back of my speakers there, and that's about a meter long cable there. So if your system is about a meter away, then you might have a couple of issues. You might want to get a longer cable. The power cable I plugged in is a couple of meters long, possibly 2.53. So now if I just quickly put this in, there we go, and it instantly lights up, as you can see right there. Probably just going to flash or complain, or not sure. But what I will do now, after I've sorted that out, that little annoyance, I will you now need to basically go on the Sonos app. That's basically what you need to do. And I'll see if I can get it on my iPad, and if I can, I'll show you through that way. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. You really don't need me to take you through it. Anybody could do it. You just need to be able to follow instructions. So I suppose as long as you can follow instructions, you're good. So I'll get this all sorted and situated, and then yeah, we'll see. Okay, so once you've downloaded the app, open it up. This is also available for Google Play. I'm not sure if there's other companies which also do it. Clean up a bit of mess whilst this is connecting. It says connecting because I had this previously connected to a another system, which obviously is not going to be found because I'm not there anymore. So add another Sonos system. And you'll be guided through the steps, quick and easy, very easy. Yep. Cool. Set up this, see, it's recognised where it is. We found one player near you. Set up this player. That's like a player. Yo, player. I don't know what I'm talking about now. After setup's complete, you will leave the Sonos player wired in your router and move to another kit. No, leave at router. On your new Sonos Connect, press and release the buttons simultaneously shown below. So the play button and the volume up. Relatively easy to do. Maybe not with just one hand, but we'll have a go here. Okay, and it started blinking orange. Pretty quick. Here we go. Stuff's happening. Please wait while connection is completed. It's now blinking. There's now one whole solid white light up there. I'm sorry for the zoom. It's going to be pretty bad quality. One whole white light. Added a connect, and that's pretty much it. And then you kind of say where it is, and this is the living room. So sure. Now this is where I'm going to have to unbox the others and catch up, because obviously I would like to add another player, but if I just click not now, update required. Now I'll add, so what I'll do is I'll add the other speakers in a second. I'll show you what to do. It's effectively the same process, so I'll show you how to do it, but I won't do it on camera because obviously I want them to be in separate rooms. So what actually happens is your Sonos equipment, like the Connect and the two speakers that I've got here, you also get Play 5, so that, I guess that too. They all have updates that happen to them. Now this you trigger these through the app, and they download from Sonos, and they just bring new features and less bugs and stuff like that. It's handy stuff. So basically, you have to register. I did not realise this, but it kind of makes sense that you have to register. So I'm going to register, and I'll pick up the camera there. But basically, it'll update it for you. It's all hassle-free. It's amazing. It's really easy. The reason why Sonos equipment costs so much, the sound is good. Yeah, the sound is good. You can get better sounding stuff for it, but you're actually paying a lot for it just to be easy, wireless, and no confusion. So like your uncle, I was gonna say Uncle Mary. Yeah, your Uncle Mary can do it. So it's easy and it's good, but need to register. Let me do that. Registration complete. Check for update. Sonos update. So see, and just download it. But please do not unplug any products during this process. It just downloads it. I've got pretty quick internet. In fact, I have fiber internet, so I get 79 megabits per second. It's pretty quick. Now it's just updating it, and as you can see, going flashing orange or white, which makes sense because obviously they'll only have a certain amount of LEDs in that system, and they need to show different things, so they'll flash in different ways to symbolize different things. And in this case, flashing orange and white will show that it is updating. Now that has went back to solid white, so it's restarting now. This is riveting to watch, isn't it? You must be so entertained. The system is powered off. System is powered back on. It's restarting now. Thank God for that. I'm just going to enjoy my lovely coffee. Tasty coffee. God, that stuff is gorgeous. Still going. Done. What was that? A minute and a half. That took less than a minute and a half, and that updated it. That's pretty damn quick. And what did I have to do? Just keep pressing next, pretty much, huh? That was incredibly simple. Ready to use. Now, set up music services. So that was the interface that just flashed there, but you want to set up music services. You can do this for many different things. So you got Amazon Music Library, Apple Music, which I will be using, Deezer, Google Play Music. That's, as far as I know, that's a new one. You got all these other like radio stuff. Spotify, that's a big one. That was one of the main selling points initially to a lot of people. But I have Apple Music now, so add to Sonos. What this should do is throw you over to the music app, and then you sign in. So we'll, yeah, that is a bug. I can tell you that now because of how that is written. Fuse continue dot uppercase, that is bugged. Okay, so now I need to enter in my password. So I'm going to do that real quick. So on that other screen, it should have said something different, but that's fine. Should have said something completely different. But yeah, bugs happen. You can still navigate your way through it. I'm sure they'll fix that in due time. Done. Accounts in use on Sonos. Mr. Laurie. Why is there only one eye? God damn it. My actual name is Laurie with one eye, but I've been trying to do like a Mr. Laurie with two eyes, but fine. So now Apple Music is done. That's integrated there. Because if you have Apple Music and you do not sign up for the service, it will not work because Apple Music is copyrighted. So the music won't work on Sonos. It won't be able to play the music on Sonos unless you bought it on CD or something like that. So you need to sign up for the service to do that. And if you want to do that in the future, there's a little handy button saying here, add music services. As you saw on the back of the Connect earlier, the line in right there. So I'm sure if you wanted to use the line in, there you go, bam. So for you new My Music, I've never played around with this playlist. Oh, there's all my playlists. Wicked. So if I name my playlist Weird Playlists. Yeah, look at this. It's the one with the song in it that goes ba 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 ba. Yeah, cool. So if we play now. Now I don't know how cranked my speakers are going to be. Not so cranked. Whilst that's playing, you know, just chilling in the background, you can just have a little play around with this, you know. You can, there's a bunch of other handy stuff you can do. So the favourites, the playlist within Sonos. You got a search function up here. You got radio, that comes as standard. Alarm settings. Just have a look at all of this, but on this iPad, it will check everything on this iPad. So everything you have on the device you're currently looking at, it will be on here. So I don't know, playlists. I've got all the playlists that I have on here, which is actually similar, if not the same, to Apple Music anyway. So in this case, it's pointless. But there you go, sorted, done, awesome. So keep that playing there, and get the queue up here. Let's open up the Play one because I'm putting that next door into the kitchen. I am currently living in a student house, so. It's a student house, guys. Don't cry too much about how ugly it is. I know it's ugly. Now, this is what I was saying about the packaging being cheap. It's also bloody squeezed in. It's a pain in the backside. I'm going to have to put this down and get it out because it is a pain in the backside. I'll be back. Contents of the Play 1 now. Now, this is basically how it's constructed inside the box. I've done this just to show you guys. So it comes in this pouch, which I have already taken the speaker out. I took it out once when I got it, just to see if it's wicked. It's wicked! Okay. And in the box also similarly is another Ethernet cable, ribboned, wicked, and the power shizney. Now this power is actually pretty cool because it's the same as the Connect, as you saw earlier, but it actually also has in it like a right angle for it, and you'll see why that's required in a sec. So if I get this out, God, that looks dodgy, doesn't it? I have to use my foot. There we go. This is the Play one, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to throw some of the stuff back in there. The instructions are the exact same. Set it up on your app. Okay. Ethernet. I'm going to put that with my other pile of cables which aren't required. So this is the same sort of power cable. And bam. Take that off. You know, untie this. Yeah, do you know what? I have to kind of untie it. Oh man, it's a pain in the backside, that is. No, yeah, there we go. Perfect, cool, wicked. Okay. So I'm sure you guys have probably got bored of watching this already. I'm going to try and put some timestamps into the video. This is quite a relatively long cable by the looks of it. Yeah, let's get my foot onto it, shall we? Yeah, no, come on. My system is at work. Oh, damn, why did she have to work? 2 meters or so? Okay, so the reason why this is cool is because on the back here you have, I'm assuming that's a slot for an antenna or a wall mount. Oh no, that'll be a wall mount. I'm a dumbass. That's not an antenna, that's a wall mount. So this is the wall mount, right there. And then the Ethernet socket. Like I explained, one part of the system needs to be connected to Ethernet. So that's like, that won't be in use for me. Now the reason why this right angle is cool is because the power cable's on the bottom going up like that. So when you plug it in, it kind of just looks like it's permanently fixed in, but actually you can remove it. And that's a really handy feature because if this cable blows or gets cut because you have a cat or a dog or whatever reason, you can replace it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go put it in the room that I want it, and then we'll see where we can go from there. All right. So I've set it up now. It's set up in the kitchen where I want it. So if we go back here, settings, add a player or sub. Yeah, connected to power up. If you see the green light shining through a button instead, this is okay. We have a green light showing through the power LED. Wicked. I'm unsure about the light. No, keep going. Alright, power up. This is a Play 1. Set up this player. You press the exact same buttons as you did last time, ladies and gentlemen. Cool tone. So that's done. Sorry for all the mess in the kitchen. Like I said, shouldn't house. Fuck it. So here we go. Connection is completed. Chilling. It's connected. Next. This is not living room 2. This is kitchen. Not now. Checking for updates. Like the other thing, it needed updating as well, and this will be done just in the same process. I'll be back after this is done, because you've obviously already seen how this works. So that's it done updating. Just to give you a bit of an overview, the top feels plastic, the middle feels metal. It's quite nice because it gives you like a cold breeze. This is where the grills are, speaker are. You've already seen the back, but yeah, the whole thing feels pretty solid. Now, that is the smallest speaker they have. Some say it's like the lowest part of the system, but I think that's incorrect. You don't want a massive speaker for a small room. I think it's all relevant to which size room you are. And this is a small kitchen, so small speaker. Done. Trueplay. Now this is a cool feature. Basically, it aims to make sure that your speaker sounds the best in the room. So you basically use your device, the device to this, so in this case the iPad, to work out how the SONOS speaker should play. And they've done a bunch of like preset, I can't think of the word, preset settings, which will optimize your audio experience, for lack of a better phrase. So I'm not going to do that on camera because I've never done this before, so I'd rather do it myself and find out, and then if I find time later I can do that, or if you guys want to see it, I will do it. So that's fine. I'll see you guys when I start setting up the Play 3. The Play 3, now unboxing it. You similar packaging, apart from this one's a lot easier to get out. Comes in a plastic bag, like the Connect did, but not like the Play 1 did. I'm going to just crack this bad boy open with strength, which I don't have. No! Camera's down on the bed. Okay. Obviously, this is going to my bedroom, seeing as there's a bed in here. And voila. It's a nice unit. You guys can't see it. You're not allowed to. Nah, I'm joking. Here we go. So here's the unit itself. This is bigger, more speakers, more power. Same stuff, really, but just on a different config. That's about it. It can go landscape, so it can go like that, or it can go like that. But the Sonos logo bugs me. You can put it upside down, and the Sonos logo is like fine because it's, you know, reversible basically. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Is sub outlets there by the looks of it. In the rest of the box, you have another wicked Ethernet ribbon cable. Oh, man, these things are so cool. I don't know why I'm so amazed by a cable, but there you go. And then, yeah, see, and when you plug this in, you don't just go to, so it's flat to there, you need to go all the way. You need to go deeper. Wink face. So I'm going to just set this up and then I'll show you guys about the system powers up, but you really need to put it all the way in. So I'm just going to, there we go. That's as far as we'll go in. So the actual connector is in. That is actually, they have made that flush with that. So I've got it in. This is portrait. Landscape. Yes. Wicked. I like it. Done. Plugged in the room. Done. I'm gonna let my girlfriend decide how she wants to sort that out. Okay, so here, you know, services. It's the exact same, people. Exact same. Add a player, a sub. Next. Because I saw the green light on the system. Power up. You know, stuff's waiting to happen. It's not a Play 1. It's a Play 3. So I didn't know you had to. Did not know you had to set that up. Set up this player. Yeah, you got to press the 2 on the top, as per usual. Oh. Now I did do the Trueplay on the last one. I'll show you how to do it on this one. You guys need to be really quiet to do it. During it, you may see some of my girlfriend's underwear. You guys are lucky, but she's doing some washing. So connecting. This bit takes surprisingly longer than I think, but in all fairness, it's doing it all itself. It's, you know, really quite a streamlined system. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, because obviously they've sold so many, they wouldn't be getting good reviews. Now I did speak to some people who are really like audiophiles. They are like crazy about audio, and it was interesting because they love everything to do with Sonos, apart from the speaker quality. Speakers are they're good, they're fantastic. Like for even myself, and I'm really quite into my speakers and my music. But I'm gonna say master bedroom. Fuck it. Not now. Sonos update. But you can get better speakers out there. There'll always be better speakers out there. So if someone ever says to you, "Oh, why do you waste all your money on that?" Well, you tell them the reasons I told you earlier. I mean, the system is really good, really streamlined, really solid. The speakers are still damn good. I mean, I was using Apple AirPlay, so I was using their music stuff, and I had that connected up to my hi-fi downstairs. The connection was shoddy. It took quite a while every time to get music to play. It's just a little bit, you know, it's not as good. And I don't know anything else that is as good as Sonos in this kind of realm here. I mean, I've got Bluetooth accessories, but you get a bit of inconsistency with that. So you also get Bluetooth artifacting as well, which affects the audio quality. But back to Sonos, doing the update. I'll show you how to do the Trueplay stuff. You have to mandatory watch a video. Pretty boring, so I'll let you guys watch that with me. Let me sit down on my bed. Update complete. Yes. Trueplay. Next. So this does, like, it uses your microphone on your iPad to just, or whatever device you're using, to work out the room. So begin tuning. Tune a speaker. Yes. 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 That's all basically saying what I've just said. So I've already seen the video, so I don't actually need to do it again. So basically, what you got to do is you just got to, I'll do it quickly. You walk around the room to doing this really slowly and smoothly. And this basically is meant to cover the whole room. You're meant to have a microphone at some point in the whole part of the room. So you do it to every part that you're going to be in. It'll be kind of difficult in a bedroom, but we'll do it anyway. And start off at the speaker. It's going to play a loud noise, so just bear in mind. Now that was pretty epic sounding, was it not? Finish. Trueplay tuning complete. They do recommend that, and to be honest, it makes sense that every time you move the speaker, I mean, if it's just a little bit, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're moving it quite a lot, so if you're moving it, say on here, as you're moving from here to here, won't really matter that much. You're moving it from there to over there, it will matter quite a lot. So it's very important that you do retune it, and as it says by the instructions there, you can retune it. New SONOS product is set up. Let's go all the stuff. Oh, secret. Okay, done. Now, as everyone knows, the main feature about Sonos is the multi-room setup. So if we group everything together like so, and you click done, I've grouped all of them together now, and then you just, play now. Let's go play on all the speakers. On the Sonos system, featuring the SONOS Connect, Play 1 and Play 3. If you have any questions, as per with the rest of my videos, you are more than welcome to just leave them in the comment section. I can usually get back within typically 24 hours actually. I'm pretty quick. So if you guys just leave them down below. If you learn anything on this video, even that this album cover art is probably wrong, which I think it is. I don't know, this is Apple Music and it's wrong. Then just, leave a like, because it means a lot. Like, I don't get any money for this. I do this I do this for, you know, the friends that I get. I don't get any friends. But I do this for you guys, just to help people out, because it's in my nature. It's in my nature. So it'd be grateful to receive any kind of like likes or nice comments or whatever. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.